Still in 2018, Tottenham traveled to take on Liverpool in a Premier League match. With Anfield being a fortress, no one really gave the North London boys any chance. Just 3 minutes into the game, Salah gave Liverpool an early lead.
Could set Liverpool away, and it has. A mistake at the back.
The match then remained scoreless right into the second half. But with 10 minutes of normal time remaining, a clearance made its way to Wanyama, who wasted no time doing this.
With Eriksson, pushed out by Harris, and comes Wanyama! Oh, there is the ball from the blue. I was thinking, don't shoot from there.
Damn! For a guy who rarely scored goals, this was one hell of a strike. Speaking of players who don't often score, a defender's rocket won Man City the Premier League. Towards the end of the 2018-2019 Premier League season, Manchester City had won 12 consecutive games to increase their chances of retaining the league title. But with 2 games of the season left, the pressure was at its highest. So when they faced Leicester City, they didn't seem like their usual selves. They struggled to create chances, and it seemed they would drop points. But in the 70th minute, Vincent Kompany took matters into his own hands by doing this.
From his captain, Kompany perhaps will have a shot here as a dig! And how about that? How about that? Kompany gets his first of the season!
This wonder strike ensured City kept their momentum and won the league on the final day of the season. But at number 13, Patrice Evra could only celebrate his banger for 30 seconds. After an unsurprising 1-1 draw with Bayern Munich at Old Trafford, Manchester United went to the Allianz Arena with little to no chance of reaching the Champions League semi-finals. But a few minutes into the game, Patrice Evra gave the team a huge boost by doing this.
Evra with a shot, he scored! Patrice Evra gives Manchester United the precious away goal! Oh, it's game.
That goal was a thing of beauty, and the celebrations felt like they had already won the game. But just 30 seconds after the restart, Bayern attacked and got the equalizer. Damn! 30 seconds? I last longer than that when Never mind. But at number 12, Raul Garcia scored one of the most powerful shots of the 2018 La Liga season. In a match between Deportivo La Corona and Athletic Bilbao, the Deportivo players came prepared to frustrate all the efforts of their opponents. But with halftime approaching, Raul Garcia surprised everyone with this rocket. Looking at the coach and goalkeeper's reactions, they knew that ball was unstoppable. This reminds me of the time Valverde almost took a goalie's life with a missile. On the 3rd of October 2023, Serie A champions Napoli welcomed Real Madrid for a high-profile Champions League match. Led by the prolific Victor Osimhen, everyone expected the Italians to be the team that would end Real Madrid's impressive run. This prediction seemed accurate when after just 19 minutes, Napoli took the lead. Madrid responded through Vinny Jr. and took the lead via Jude Bellingham. But as the second half resumed, Napoli equalized via a penalty. With the game tilting towards a draw, Valverde suddenly remembered he was an assassin and unleashed this bullet. That shot was so powerful, I'm surprised it didn't bend the crossbar. But even an insane strike like this couldn't break into our top 10, because there's no way a human took the shot at our number 1 pick. But before we get to that, let's check out another Ronaldo GOAT moment. In a match between Real Madrid and Osasuna, Cristiano Ronaldo received the ball a long distance from the goal. With the Osasuna defenders backing off, he said to himself, "These guys don't know I'm Cristiano."
Ronaldo, they'll back away from him again and he shoots. Oh, it's got in! A second goal, a thunderbolt from Ronaldo. Well
Damn! There's no way CR7 is human. Even his teammates couldn't believe they played together with this monster. But the rocket that comes at number 9 won Liverpool the FA Cup. During the 2006 FA Cup final between Liverpool and West Ham, the Reds came into the match confident of winning the trophy. But after 2 awful own goals, that confidence dropped. And Liverpool were losing with a few minutes left to play. With the fate of the club on the line, Liverpool's captain decided to turn up by doing this.
That's Risa, tossed it towards Morientes. And then Gerrard! Oh, goodness!
The force with which he hit that ball felt like a rocket launch. It was either going in or taking out whoever it touched. Still, it is nothing compared to Tony Yeboah's Thunderbolt. In a match between Leeds and Wimbledon, Ghanaian player Tony Yeboah wasn't impressed by his team's lack of attacking threat. So when the ball got to him, he danced past 2 defenders and released this bullet. That shot was so fast, it made the goalkeeper regret his life choices. But at number 7 is a player whose powerful shot became a cheat code. Adriano's competitive debut for Inter was against Real Madrid. For such a young striker, it wasn't the ideal game for him to showcase his skills. But after winning a free kick at the edge of the box, Adriano pleaded with Seedorf to allow him to take it. So when the referee blew the whistle, he did this. Wow! He hit the ball right where the goalkeeper was standing. That ball flew past before Casillas could even blink. And if you played PES while growing up, you understand why he had a 99 shot rating. But even such insane power looks normal compared to a shot that defied the laws of physics. In a match between Brazil and France, the French gave away a silly free kick 40 yards away from the goal. Because of this distance, they didn't even bother setting the wall up properly. But as soon as Roberto Carlos started taking many steps backward, he had only one thing on his mind. And boy, did he execute it to perfection.
20-yard run up.
The power of that shot, the bend on the ball, heck, the audacity to even try it. This is one of those football moments that you can't explain, you just enjoy. And now that we're down to our top 5 picks, it's time to strap into your seats, because the shots coming will blast you into space. Starting with an insane shot that was clocked at 170 kilometers per hour. During a match between PSV and ADO Den Haag, the PSV players were on the hunt for a third goal. So when a pass was played into Ibrahim Sangare's path, he did this. Damn! The force with which he hit that ball suggests he had a beef with the goalkeeper. 170 kilometers worth of fury. But at number 4, Zlatan Ibrahimovic scored one of the best goals in Champions League history. When PSG faced Anderlecht in the Champions League, Zlatan Ibrahimovic was a man on fire.
Into the centre.
Or the fire was on Zlatan. Never mind. He scored 2 quick goals to put PSG comfortably ahead. But when the Anderlecht defenders thought he couldn't score more, this happened.
Oh, what a goal!
He hit that ball with so much venom that the Anderlecht fans had no choice but to give him a standing ovation. But at number 3, Arjen Robben fired an even more insane shot, clocked at 190 kilometers per hour.
Ich muss einfach sagen, ich bin nur dankbar. Sehr, sehr dankbar.
Und jetzt macht sein Tor.
Und die will selber machen. Und macht die!
from 2012 to 2018, Arjen Robben was one of the best wingers in football. He was famous for cutting to his left and curling the ball into the net. But despite being a master of finesse, Robben packed a dynamite of a left foot. Enough of the talk, just watch this.
A Pepe, saca el córner Kaká. Ha despejado Bomoyera y golazo de Robben. ¡Qué golazo de Robben, señores, a la salida del área! Vaya chutazo.
He hit that ball so true, even Jurgen Klopp couldn't lie that he wasn't impressed. But at number 2, a player hit the ball so hard that it terrified the goalkeeper to death. In a match between Sporting CP and Naval, the Sporting boys struggled to find a way past the resolute Naval defense. With the match turning into a bore fest, Sporting won a free kick right at the edge of the box. But as the Naval players tried to arrange a wall, the goalkeeper kept on screaming and barking out instructions. No one knew why until this
2
happened.
minuten voor tijd staat het nog altijd 0-0 bij Naval tegen Sporting Club de Portugal. Maar invaller
Ronnie Heberson hit that ball with so much power that it was clocked at 210 kilometers per hour. To be honest, trying to stop that would have ended in a serious injury for the goalkeeper. But now, we've arrived at the moment we've all been waiting for. The most powerful shot in football history. In the match between Schalke 04 and 1860 Munich, Schalke won a free kick 40 meters away from the goal. With it so far away, everyone expected a cross into the box. Everyone except Hami Mandrali. The Turkish midfielder took many steps backward, ran to the ball, and released an absolute missile. The ball was traveling so fast that the cameraman struggled to keep up. Even though shots weren't recorded back then, some geniuses did some crazy calculations and estimated the shot was traveling at over 230 kilometers per hour, which easily